the road. Likutei Halachos Ilchos Tefila Halacha Gimel. Ilchos Tefila. So Likutei Halachos Orach Chaim Ilchos Tefila Halacha Gimel. So this is the reason why we mention the Avos, the patriarchs in the Tefillah. Elokei Avraham, Elokei Yitzchak, Elokei Yaakov. Because Ikar Tefillah, the main Tefillah, they are the ones who constituted it. As Chazal said, Avraham constituted Shachris, Yitzchak, Mincha, and Yaakov, Marv. Because the Avos, the patriarchs, when did they live? Kodim at the Torah. They lived before the Torah was given. Then the thing that sustained the world was the mercy, the compassion of Kodesh Baruch Hu alone. The B'chinas Torah and the elements, that's the hidden Torah, that's the intrinsic Torah. Shezo B'chinas Tefila, that's what Tefila is. Their main avodah was davening, was prayer. Because prayer is free gift, is free compassion, free lunches that used to sustain the world before Matan Torah. The main tefillah, when did it start? It started from Avraham Avinu. Because he's the one that started revealing the Likutei of Kodesh Baruch Hu in the world. He is the main existence of the world. It's this is the history of the heaven and the earth, when they were created. Behibaram, the letters is Be'avraham. It's the same letters. Behibaram, the same letters is Be'avraham. In other words, the thing that sustains the heaven and the earth is Avraham. That's why that's why the main Baruch Avraham is going to become Magen Avraham. Because you seal the Baruch with Avraham. As Chazal said, they'll finish the bracha with everybody. Talmud loyma veheya bracha, you will be the bracha. With you we seal the bracha. Because the main thing is Avraham. It's free chesed. He comes into the main existence of the world before the Torah was given. This is the main thing, that's Tefillah. That's why the bracha was given to Avram, and from him to Yitzchak and Yaakov. And from there is the main bracha, by the fact that you reveal the Lakus of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that is in everything. That's why he says, you're not supposed to eat before davening. Don't eat on as long as the blood is there. Originally, it means, that the main eating and parnasa the person has is a free gift. As I said, who feeds the entire world in his goodness. He's giving bread to all flesh. Because the man eating in the parnasa, the source of parnasa is from Eretz Yisrael. That's why you have to mention Eretz Yisrael Birkas Hamazon. It is V'achalta v'savato v'arachta Hashem Elokecha la'aretz v'asher nosam. Ikar parnasa comes from Eretz Yisrael, and the main kedusha of Eretz Yisrael is the 10 sayings, the 10 Amoris, Chesed Chinam. That's why you have to bring about the eating and the parnasa only matnas chinam, free gift, P'nat Eretz Yisrael. That's why you have to eat with derech eretz. You have to eat, like a PIG, but to eat with derech eretz. Rob Hilchas derech eretz Ami Yansudo. The main Hilchas of derech eretz, how to eat properly, with manners, has to do with Suda. If you notice by the Goyim also, the main thing of manners is to do with eating. How you eat, and in America they cut the food and then they eat. And in Europe, they cut a piece and they eat this, like rules and where do you put the forks and where do you put the knives and the whole. It's because Ikar Derech Eretz is on the Suda. Why? Because eating, and it's originally comes from Derech Eretz, the road to Eretz Yisrael. That's why today, even by the main Derech Eretz, the main manners, has to do with Suda. Because it comes from there. That's eating is only b'bchinas derech eretz, the road to eretz. That derech eretz preceded her 26 generations. The world existed only with the chesed of Hashem. In this language. That's the road to Eretz Yisrael. You should see the term. The main eating comes from there. That's the reason I can't you have to give from your bread to poor people. To draw more the flow of free gift while you're eating by giving to poor people from your food. This is Netilas Yadayim before you're eating. It says, lift your hands to Kodesh, sanctify your hands, and bless Hashem, Dafka hands, to reveal the illuminations of the hands, which is the 28 joints, which is Koach Maaseh Bereishis. The hands, mind you, are unbelievably exalted in Yonah. The hands. Unbelievable. Even Megashmians, it's the hands that bring everything about. There's nothing you can see around that exists without hands. Nothing. Nothing is. Hands are behind everything. This is the Koach Maaseh Bereishis, the force behind Maaseh Bereishis. These are the tools that bring out Maaseh Bereishis from store, from potential to existence. That's Koach Maaseh Bereishis. This is the 10 sayings. This is the Chesed Chinam, the free gift, the way to Eretz Yisrael, from which the food and sustenance come from. That's the reason why it is not allowed to eat before davening. Because dafka that tefila, you bring the Chesed Chinam. This is where the food comes from the kedusha, from the davening, from Eretz Yisrael, Chesed Chinam. And this is what Chazal said, anybody that eats before davening, he transgresses the prohibition of don't eat on the blood. What is the blood? The penis gvuras, that's the dinim. Because then the achila chas v'chila comes from talking from gvuras, the mighty of the gvuras, which is dam. V'achila kazos asur alanu. Such eating is forbidden to us. Because we have to bring food only from B'chinas Eretz Yisrael, Chesed Chinam, which Baruch Hu gives us. So B'chinas HaTorah Ne'elaz B'chol Davar, that's the Torah that is intrinsic in everything. Meaning, so it is found. The chiyus, the vitality that you get through the food stuff, that sustains the body, you get from the Torah Mamash. You Mamash get from the Torah, B'chinas HaTorah, your Torah is inside my digestive system. Because the food stuff comes from Chesed Chinam, Eretz Yisrael. But when a person, Chas v'Shalom, eats before davening, before he was zoichet to be megala the Chesed Chinam, then he doesn't, his food does not come from Chesed Chinam. He doesn't get chayas from the hidden Torah. The Torah which is hidden in the food. That this is where the chayas is from. Kiem chayenu. And such a chiyas that you get, which is not from Torah, it says Rashayim Chayim Kol Mesim. The wicked while they're still alive, they're called dead. It's not vitality at all. This is only from the turn. אכילה כזאת נאמר, פן תאכל ושבעת, and on tzad shachila it is said, lest you should eat and be full and be prideful and forget Hashem Elokecha. You forget Hashem. Chas v'shalom. This kind of akhila can cause a person to forget Hashem. Because you don't bring in the akhila matnas chinam. Free gift chayes alakus. And a Torah that is melubash in the Meichel, that is cloaked in the Meichel. V'zacharto es Hashem Elokecha ki noteh lecha koyach asot chayil. You should remember Hashem because He is the one who gives you koyach, gives you the might to do chayil, to succeed. Koyach daika. Why is koyach? Koyach ma'aseh bereshis, the force of ma'aseh bereshis, which is chesed chinam, that's free chesed. You have to remember this in the time of eating. To bring the vitality that you get from the food, from the Torah which is hidden there. It's koyach ma'aseh bereshis, which is in your food. Chesed chinam. That's why it is not allowed to eat until after davening. Because then, this is when you bring the chesed chinam. Ad kan ilchos tefila halachot gimel. At Hashem, next time we'll start halachot dalet.